Good morning, all of you. This is Charapat Rao taking botany class for you. Today I am discussing about plant physiology. What is a plant? Plant is nothing but it's having its own characteristics like root system, shoot system, and all these things. Whereas physiology is concerned, the things happened in the plant. That means what is happening, how the plant is growing, why it is growing. So these are all techniques, that means the processes present in the plant, how it is showing its growth and development, how it is manufacturing its food material, and how it is living in one place only. It's a wonder. And growing. How? And also think of it, photosynthesis everybody knows. For that process, it needs water, sunlight, carbon dioxide, and presence of chloroplast. How the tip of the shoot system called apex, how the water is moving from root system to shoot system. It's a wonder. It's a wonder. But if you know those things, that's. But thing is, it's not so easy task. About 100 200 years, it has been taken that the principles of this movement of water, movement of food by various scientists, and the movement of plant growth, sensitiveness, hats off to scientists. So today we are very happy because of science and knowledge provided by our four scientists. So today we are going to learn about plant physiology. So today I am giving the general introduction of this lesson. Fundamentals, basics. Let me explain. It's starting class. You can notice all these things. It will helpful for our topic. So in this way concerned, we have to know about the Dr. Sir Jagadish Chandra Bose, J.C. Bose. Basically, he is a physics scientist. He discovered the coherer, which will detect the minute radioactive waves, that is a radio waves. And another one, he discovered pulsating theory. Pulsating theory, the bioelectrical response in plants, that is the response by using this pulsating theory. Later he discovered crescograph. Crescograph is the sophisticated instrument done by the Jagadish Chandra Bose. It is used to detect minute growth of the plant. Million meter of the growth can be detected by crescograph. It is there, Bose Institute at Kolkata. So we have to proud that we have a great scientist, Jagadish Chandra Bose. He proved that plants also having feeling like us. See, if I beat you, you have a feel of pain. If you pluck the plant leaf, it is also having pain. And you pluck the fruits, vegetables. Of course, you can't see through your eyes, but feelings are same. As you have, they also have. So, of course, for our life, we are heterotrophs because we have to depend on others. They are autotrophs. They done their work and they store their food material. Whereas we have to depend on others. We are heterotrophs. You know that. Understand? So like that, he discovered that plant behavior and plants also feeling like us. If we put poison to the plant, plants also suffers, shivers like us. See, if we take poison, how we will feel? Very, very difficult to lie. So like that plant also, if you put any poison to the plant also will suffers and dies. So like that, Jagadish Chandra Bose proved that everything has life, what we are eating, even the minerals also. He proved that. He proved that. So we are living, taking others' food. That's it. It's guarantee. We are not able to make our own food. We are growing the plants. We are dependent on plants. Of course, somebody eat animals. Animals also depend on the plants. You can have the cycle. This is called ecology. So it is a sophisticated thing that plant physiology. We learn about many complicated things. How the plant is living, how the plant is growing, and how the plant is making food, how the minerals and nutrients are transported within the plant without any machines. Simple transport, how it is today. It's a wonder for the world. Okay, so today we will let me explain the brief introduction of plant physiology, and the topics are transport. So what is meaning of transport? Transport is nothing but moves from one place to another place, whether it is a molecules or substance or energy molecules or gaseous molecule, anything. So we need unicellular, no need, because single cell membrane can exchange. Whereas multicellular, many cells, we need a special system called transport system. And mineral nutrition. What is nutrition? Taking of energy molecules is called nutrition. So mineral nutrition. So minerals. What are the major components of food for plants? NPK, nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, along with calcium, magnesium, sulfur, molybdenum, zinc, cobalt. These are all minerals we need. So that's why if you observe, farmer check the soil before planting the plants in a crop, and the nutrients availability he can make it by organic manure or biofertilizers or chemical fertilizers. Urea, symbol of urea, NH2CO, NH2. So like that, these things are important for transport and mineral nutrition. Enzymes. What is an enzyme? Enzyme is a protein which will breaks the complicated substance to simple substance to release the energy. So complex molecules can be broken into simple molecules by enzymes. This is also important for the plant and growth. And photosynthesis, it's a very familiar to everybody, but that may explain briefly. So photo means light, synthesis means making. So light, any light can do the photosynthesis by plants? No, only sunlight. Why? Because of heat. How sunlight giving rise for us? Of course you know that. Let me explain. There are helium ions bombarding with each other in the sun. That is called nuclear fusion. Continuous bombardment of helium ions with each other. It is releasing the rays. It takes 8 minutes, about 20 seconds to reach the earth. And these ions having the energy, that is the thing. These ions having energy called quantum energy. These tiny particles of sunrise is called photons. These quantum energy absorbed by our chlorophyll present in the chloroplast, especially granathyroids. So this will be doing this photosynthesis process. Of course, photosynthesis process we need four factors, two internal, two external. Internal factors are water and chloroplast. External factors are sunlight and carbon dioxide. This is the most important for us, of course. I'm telling very simply. Of course, while we are moving in the topic, we can have clear discussion. Next one is respiration. What is respiration? Respire in Latin, to breathe, to take, to give out. Actually, respiration means the energy molecule burns or reacted in presence of oxygen. It releases the energy. That process is happening in all living things, including us. This respiration is a catabolic process. That is nothing but breaking process. And photosynthesis is a anabolic process, nothing but making process. Understand? And next one, plant growth and development. What is a plant growth? Plant growth is nothing but the plant coming from the seed, how it will come, where root will come. Root will come from the radicle, shoot will coming from the plumule. So for this they need all favorable conditions, water, soil, air, temperature, everything. Then only seed will grow. So from the seed to tree, the growth and development process, we should know that by the help of hormones. Those are called phytohormones like auxins, gibberellins, cytokinins, ethylene, abscisic acid. These are all are needed for us for the plant growth and development. So I briefly explained this. Just look at these points once again. So plant physiology, introduction, and transport, mineral nutrition, photosynthesis, enzymes, respiration, plant growth and development, and the discoveries of Jagadish Chandra Bose. Just observe. These things I will keep in the WhatsApp. You can understand more. Now, let me explain briefly about transport in plants. In plants, how the transport will take place. In short distances, by diffusion process. Through diffusion process, it will complete the plant. It will take years to reach one water molecule from root system to shoot system. It will take a long time. So it is having a special process. Let me explain at first diffusion. What is diffusion? The molecules moving from higher concentration to lower concentration. The molecule moves in a random position. That means random angles, very fast. It will move slowly from higher to lower concentration. Understand? Still diffusion sometimes needed energy, sometimes may not be needed energy, especially in the cellular level. Diffusion occurs in the gases and liquids, especially in plants, cell to cell, through cell membrane, intercellular spaces. And by this process, potential of chemicals, ionic potential of ion movement, and water, minerals, and also hormones, growth regulators, and moving the long distances is called translocation. Moving short distances we can call it as diffusion. Another word is also there. Another process is also there, osmosis. What is osmosis? Osmosis, the molecules moving from lower concentration to higher concentration through semi-permeable membrane. So for example, your root hairs. Root hairs inside cell sap having more concentration, but outside the root hair less concentration, mineral water. Generally groundwater is called mineral water. All minerals are supplies there. So the molecules moves from lower concentration to higher concentration through semi-permeable membrane is called osmosis. Osmosis occurs in the all biological membranes. Understand? Next one, means of transport. Diffusion. Diffusion is a slow process. It travels in the intercellular spaces, and also it will travels through membrane, cell membrane. Presence of chemical substances, lipids or proteins, which will allows the some substance only. Yes, all substance it won't allow. For example, you take our examples only. For example, you will get a headache, you will apply Jendu balm or Amrutanjan or Mentho Plus or anything. Within few minutes or few minutes, it will release the pain, headache. How? Because of osmosis. Because our cell membranes allows some particles only. For example, you are bathing with water. The water is absorbing throughout the body? No. It won't absorb. Skin will not absorb. Because semi-permeable membrane. Think. While anybody is telling, a lecturer is telling, think, why, what, when. Rational thinking. That is the most important. Not only I am telling, you are listening and you are reading. No. You should have the knowledge. You should have the clear purification of your knowledge. Your brain is a knowledge bank, really I am speaking. It is very powerful because I'm made up of neurons, you know that. Yes, it's about 7.5 computers powerful. That's why we're going to space, human being only. All of us, we are very, very intelligent. Yes, so while you are learning anything, you should learn with interest. 100% you should understand. You can understand, no doubt in it. Okay, so diffusion is a slow process and it moves, the water will move or mineral water will move intercellular spaces in the cells, and through cell membrane it will move through what do you call solubility. The solubility is more, movement is more. Solubility is less, movement is less because of soluble. So I give an example. Any pain balm, any muscle is pain, you apply the Volini cream or anything, it relaxes. How? Because of this. Understand? And molecules moves in the random fashion, and also substances move from higher concentration to lower concentration. It is especially gases. The gases transport in the plants. How the gases transport takes place in the plant? From outside to inside, inside to outside. From outside to inside they are taking CO2, and inside to outside they are releasing O2 in the daytime only. Night time they will take oxygen from the outside. How? Because of the diffusion process. Especially gases transportation will take place by the plants by diffusion process, and also it is having liquids also, the movement of liquids also through diffusion process, of course some extent only, not complete transportation by this. No. That also I will tell you today. And another thing is facilitated diffusion. What is facilitated? Facilitated means making free route for diffusion process. It is called facilitated diffusion. In this diffusion process, what happens? The molecules, for example, the lipid soluble molecules will move and protein soluble molecules also will move more freely. Okay, so movement of molecules, soluble lipids move faster, and hydrophilic moiety. What is hydrophilic moiety? Hydro means water. Water having which ions? Hydrogen ions, oxygen ions. Binding with what? Weak hydrogen bonding. That's why water is shapeless, colorless, and tasteless, odorless, and universal solvent. Why? Because of H2O, its structure. Hydrophilic moiety, that means presence of water. The molecules. Some molecules will move faster. Some molecules move slow due to its chemical nature, especially lipids or proteins. So, movement of substances facilitated by proteins, we can call it as the facilitated diffusion, and generally lipids, it will move faster. Okay, of course, today I am explaining about generally. Let me explain the major thing, how the plants getting water from root tip to shoot tip. So today I will explain this, and before that, just a recall of transporting plants. I have written in the paper. You just recollect it. I will send it through WhatsApp also. So transport in plants, short distances by diffusion or osmosis, chemical potential in ion movements, water, minerals, organic nutrients, plant growth regulators. What are plant growth regulators? Auxins, cytokinins, gibberellins, ethylene, abscisic acid. And long distances by translocation, short distances by diffusion. What is long distances? Like your plant absorbing water from the soil through root hair, from root system to shoot system, apex of the shoot system, apex means tip, and means of transport, diffusion, slow process, and also it is ions moves in the intercellular spaces, and no energy is required for this, and molecules moves in random fashion, and substances moves from higher concentration to lower concentration, especially gases and liquids. And whereas facilitated diffusion, in the facilitated diffusion, energy is required because of the substance solubility only depends on the passage of the ions, especially lipids. Will there are substances which dissolve in the lipids which move faster, and whereas proteins also moves, and proteins facility provided by the cell membrane or plasma membrane, we can call it as the facilitated diffusion. And let me explain. I have told that the movement of water molecules from root system to shoot system by processes. I will explain now. Okay, so actually water with minerals transported by xylem. Xylem cell wall is made up of lignin. Xylem cell wall is made up of lignin. Lignin having the capacity sticky nature, that is a adhesive nature. The force is called adhesive force. The water molecule will attach to the lignin wall, xylem wall. It is a adhesive nature. It is the one point for movement of transport. Next, another point is cohesive nature. What is cohesive nature? Interlink between water molecules, H2O. H2O is water. So hydrogen molecule, oxygen molecule interlinked with weak hydrogen bonds. In between these force we can call it as cohesive force. So first I told adhesive force, adhesive, ADE, ADHE, adhesive force. Next one is cohesive force. Cohesive force in the water molecules, adhesive force in the lignin bonds. Two forces. Are you? I am telling again. There are two forces. Another force also there, I will tell you. Two forces for movement of water from root system to shoot system by water drops slowly. Xylem. Xylem cell wall made up of lignin. Xylem moves. Inside the xylem, water moves only one direction, unidirectional. Xylem walls made up of lignin, sticky nature. It will stick the water molecule. In between water molecule, there is a force, cohesive force. So due to cohesive force, water molecule combine with each other. This is the technique. So then how it will move? The fine technique is transpiration. What is transpiration? Transpiration is nothing but plant sent excess amount of water to the atmosphere through gases, through moisture, humidity, water vapor. So plant send excess of water in the form of water vapor through stomata is called transpiration. That's why more plants are there, more cooling will be there because of water vapor. Because plants take only 2% of water, what they absorb from the soil. See, only 2% they will use, 98% they release to atmosphere. Who are the lungs of earth? Forest. Why? It will take more carbon dioxide, release more oxygen for us. So that's why there is no oxygen imbalance in the earth. Not only transpiration.